Hi everyone, this is Jefferson, aka Archer, aka J Archer, and today I'll be reading to you outside. I'll be reading to you a story called Reflections of a Stranger, which is a story that I wrote for my best friend in high school, Gotham Tawari. Not even just in high school, what? Growing up. Gotham Tawari. The story is actually based on the album that he was creating, Reflections of a Stranger, which is done now, which is being released this month. I encourage you to listen to it. It's gonna be super dope. Because Gotham and I had made a promise to each other that we would be really dope artists. You know, we both love words. He's making music, I'm writing stories. So my gift was for him for my first story to get published was this story here, Reflections of a Stranger. Based on the concept of me and him fast forward in time at this skate ramp that we used to sit on and talk for hours, and that's actually where I'm sitting across from right now. So I'll actually give you a sneak peek. This is how it looks like. There used to be the big skate ramp over here where we run up. There used to be other skate ramps over here too, but it's all replaced by these basketball nets there. It was an ode to understanding life and searching for truth and understanding as we continue to grow up. So here we are. Hear me out. It's page 163. Reflections of a Stranger. My best friend Gotham Tawari was talking. The two of us were studying the sky above us, dangling our legs over the surface of a banked ramp at a rundown skating park we once had over half a century before. We watched the sun exhaust in the horizon, with its rays of allure glimmering in the darkness of the clouds. I closed my eyes and let out my breath. Just like kids, eh? I said. It's really been a long time, he replied. He tilted his head backwards and leaned his back against the railing behind us, his gray hair excitedly clinging to the cold metal. How is everything? He asked. I glanced at him and grinned. Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to tell you the truth? I said. The third option, whatever floats your boat, he responded. Undeclared, Gotham and I mentally prepared for the sinking atmosphere, so we chuckled. Life's harsh. I painfully raised my voice. I aggressively counted my fingers and shouted, Fuck! I don't fucking get it! Fuck people! Fuck age! Fuck time! Damn it all. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's all an illusion, even the rainbow. I held my chest and started coughing. I'm getting old. Quiet down, old man, he suggested. I began tapping my fingers on the metal bar in an act of angst. I unlatched my walking stick from the metal bar and held it in the air. I can't even function without this. We both watched my cane slide down the curved ramp as I threw it in a range. Gotham studied the black sky. His voice softened as he settled into his thoughts. Life's strange. As we grow older, life seems to get worse, but life is indifferent. It doesn't care. The cold hands of time tick like a time bomb, whether we're having the happiest moments of our life or the worst. I watch the airplanes above us act as stars. I have a hard time believing humans are only here to reproduce and survive. Or have we just convinced ourselves there's more to life? Is life a series of distractions? Family, relationships, love? Are we just fooling ourselves to give meaning to the mean? When we're young, we want to be older. We live life carelessly, enjoying irresponsibility and bathing in the freedom of ignorance. But we're never satisfied. Then, when we're old, we live life mourning as if our lives have already passed. I whispered. A voice interrupted us. Excuse me, sir. Is this your cane? Gotham and I peered down the ramp, squinting our eyes. I replied, "Yes, young man. Yes, it is." There stood a young boy with 4 of his friends shadowing behind him. My wooden walking stick was resting upon the back of his right shoulder and was held firmly with his right fist. The young man ran up the banked ramp with an inviting smile. "Here you go," he said, as he gently handed back my walking stick. As I rose to thank the young man, my wallet escaped my breast pocket and fell open onto the ground. "Be safe, kids," Gotham and I shrieked. Gotham kneeled down and collected the accessories in my wallet, but he hesitated suddenly. "Will you look at that?" he said. His eyes began to water as he examined a photo in his fingertips. The photo illustrated a mirage of 2 young men bickering over the surface of a banked ramp. A tear parachuted down my unshaven face. We were so young back then. This skate park was too, he added. Our hearts began to ache as our minds submerged into the memories of our lives. Silence echoed in the air as nostalgia preoccupied time. The past revealed itself as in fleeting episodes, simultaneously poisoning yet liberating our souls. Gotham and I placed our arms over each other's shoulders. "Do you remember when this all began?" I broke the silence. "We were strangers," he replied. Through time, a stranger grows into the perfect distraction from time. A man, a woman, a place, a thought, a feeling, all begin unacquainted before transforming into the greatest significance. Life must be the greatest stranger, I thought to myself. We watched the sun rise with its rays of allure illuminating our clock-like bodies, recording the wrinkles of time upon our faces. "I love you, bro," we said. My bio at the time was Jefferson Chung is a student at Queen's University aspiring to be an inspirational writer and dancer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in next week for another story. Bang! Whoosh!